Hey, it's Amanda, and I am conquering the chicken today with you together. We're gonna cut up a whole chicken. It's much more economical to buy a whole chicken than to buy it in parts. So this is why I want you to learn. I have had my own struggles with the chicken when I was a young culinarian at school for my first practical. I looked at the chicken and I froze. I didn't know what to do. Now I can cut it with my eyes closed. So I'm gonna give to you all of this knowledge so you can buy your own chicken, cut it yourself, and be a pro butcher. The first thing I do is cut off all the extraneous parts, the wings and the legs. It makes it easier to tackle the breasts. So first the wings. Now, if you've never cut a chicken before, what you're gonna find out is it kind of almost tells you where to go. You can break it at the joint and then your knife will go through easier. If you find you're struggling, that means you're not at the right spot. So we're gonna cut off both the wings, which are delicious. You can use them for chicken wings with hot sauce, buffalo chicken wing, or just for stock. They're so great for stock. Again, same thing with the legs. There they are. This is where you cut. It'll show you where to cut. Don't be afraid. And in butchering, what you do is you go a little bit slowly, but then you'll see it opens up and it actually tells you where the seams are and where your knife should be going. I know everybody's always afraid to cut into the meat, but if you slowly expose it, it shows you exactly where to go. And then same thing, you just pop it at the joint, follow that line with your knife, and it's exactly where you should be cutting, okay? So we have leg and thigh. I'm a thigh girl myself, but I know some people like the leg and the breast. So same here. You're gonna look at this. Vegetarians need not apply. You're gonna find your joint, and that's exactly where you're gonna cut it. Now this is a little harder because you're not sure exactly where it is. Just keep moving it and your knife will go through easy. If you're struggling, that means you're not in the right spot. So now you have leg and thigh completely separate. Don't buy the parts. Okay, we're gonna do this side. I like to turn the chicken around to make it easier for myself. Again, you're in control. Hold the knife the way you like to hold it. Get a smaller knife so you feel more comfortable. Turn the chicken around. You're in control so that you can see what's going on. Here I've exposed it by cutting the skin. I see the leg, and now I pop the joint, and that's where I continue to cut. Same exact, once you have one side down, you can do the other side. Again, leg and thigh separates right here. Leg, thigh, great for fried chicken. Chicken thighs are also my go-to weeknight dinner. They cook up quickly and they have so much flavor. They take on great spice. All right, here we are, it's breast time. Okay, you can leave the wing bones on the breast so that you can cook it on the bone. I find that it's much juicier that way. So again, your chicken's gonna tell you, you find that line down the center and you go a little left of it to cut one side, and just same thing. Start to expose, you're gonna cut into the meat a little bit, and then you're gonna feel where you hit the rib cage. And just pull back the meat, keep on pulling it back so you can see. Butchering is all about seeing where you're going. You don't want to cut blindly because then you will cut into the meat. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Same thing. We're at the wing joint. We're gonna snap it. You see it right there, and we're gonna cut through. It comes right off. Look at that. I feel like you're doing this with me. We're doing this together and you've already been successful. Do you feel good about this? Yes. Okay, you ready for the other side? Same exact thing. Just go down the rib cage, start to expose, and you can go this way if you want. Turn that chicken around. You are in control. Use the knife to slowly, slowly cut the meat away. Get to that little wing bone part, and that's when you can use your muscle. Pop it, and then cut it. That's it. Now, of course, if you don't want this bone right now, you can cut that off right there. But I love cooking the chicken this way. It's so delicious. It comes out super juicy just because of that little bone. And then I have this rib cage. This is the piece de resistance for stock. This is your bouillon cube. This is what makes the stock so delicious. So save it and make stock with this. Buy a whole chicken, separate it, do it this way. Watch the video, pause when you're feeling scared, but just do it. It's easy AF.